Hello everybody, I'm Beamer from GTnK Gaming and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. It's been a little while since the last episode. I apologise for that. I have been relatively busy over the past couple of weeks. However, we will be continuing from where we left off last episode. If you remember, we had just been up to the ruins of Caliph. We had found a Flesh Raider who could use the Force and could actually talk. We defeated him, got a message from our master, Augustine, tell us he has some information and to meet him at the Twi'lek settlement. So that is where we are going to be heading to now. And we have arrived at the Twi'lek settlement. As you can see, there is actually at the bottom here, there's actually an XP event going on currently, so we will be leveling up faster than we have been in the past. So we'll just head in here and have a word with Master Augustine.
Master Kiwix told me what you found in Caliph. A Flesh Raider who used the Force. She thought he was learning things from an old holocron. I wish that were true. The man who attacked you when you first arrived, his lightsaber had a familiar aspect. This droid's holo recording confirmed my suspicions. The hooded figure in that recording is named Bengo Moore. He was my Padawan, but he never completed his training. Bengo was in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant when the Sith destroyed it.
The Force was with him if he got out of there alive.
The temple was annihilated. Hundreds of Jedi died that day. We never recovered all the bodies. Bengal was strong in the Force, and the most gentle being I've ever known. For him to turn against the Jedi, he has to be stopped.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. Our people's matriarch, my mother, is dying. That's terrible news. Will you be all right? I didn't think the burden of leadership would feel so heavy. My scouts have identified a Flesh Raider command base in the mountains. It's protected by an energy shield. The shield's power generator is hidden on a different mountain, in a well-guarded cave network.
That command base is probably coordinating all the attacks in the region. I need to get inside there. You up for knocking out the power generator?
When have I ever let you down?
First time for everything. Not that I'm worried. See if you can give the droid an opening to gather more intelligence. That energy shield is your top priority. Knock it out fast as you can.
That is interesting. There you go, a new level, level 11. Brilliant. I've got no new skills. So what we'll do is we will head and shut down the energy shield. Look, we have already got a few side missions about, so we'll collect these before we head up there.
Jedi, you came. I was afraid. I didn't think you'd make it. You have to be fast. You have to find my son before he's hurt.
I don't understand. What about your son?
I knelt at the temple gates. I begged for Jedi help. Isn't that why you came? The Flesh Raiders took him a week ago. They came at twilight. One of them was just covered in blood and scars. He dragged my son away. Listen, our scout saw Vio, my son, on Tythos Ridge. That's where the Raiders have their camp. They say he's hurt. He's bleeding and limping, but he's alive. He's waiting for rescue.
I'm a Jedi. This is what we're here for.
If you can't find him on Tythos Ridge, look for a sign. Something he'd leave behind as a signal. He had a satchel with him. He could leave that. The Flesh Raiders will try to stop you, but I've seen Jedi fight. Help me, Jedi. Help him.
Okay, it's a one side quest. Shouldn't be too difficult. I've got another one from Master Reeb.
Porto Faragayam, Jemuda Porkapa Mar Mauro. Power Magla SSM. Purmatuto Chisafin Grudo Simnia Supa. Ek Farkak Sara Furflas Q. Grania Mimi Vrami have Vikum Libi Arinu.
It's our duty to protect the weak, and I think these pilgrims qualify.
Eo Morgan Jori Nadelka. If by our Semar Sufnio was a Gbia Furhomupina. Pegarus plot as vista bokar pina, nuimar stro deber kurt burkurni. Evenurexi vavitu, Semar Pilmor Hunorsche, Hooks Unar?
If these idols are the key to understanding the Flesh Raiders, I'll study them at once.
Ojamin, Gefur. Verkwoli trafa ut potamina. Menufitan fine milma morion martumiteng. Ek farkar xara furflasku. Grania miemi vrani hev viku omlibi arinju.
So we've got to go and examine 3 idols. See, they're all in the same area, so we should be able to do all these around the same time. So I'll start heading that way now and... Got a side objective to defeat 15 flesh raiders. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. And get yourself a bit of bonus experience. Ah, you think you can see a little idol just down there? Well, I'll do that. You try and jump onto this guy. That didn't work as well as I hoped, and now I'm stuck. Oh no, there you go. No important to jump on this. Oh, there we go. Walk to idol. Give it a quick scan. I think we're in combat with that guy and he's fighting thin air. And losing. Our companion must have gone invisible. Oh, there we go. What if I could create a take out his left breaking that path to get that bonus objective? Apparently there's another idol over this way. But down here. I see, it's up here. Oi, I'm here.
This is too easy.
There you go, bonus objective completed. A bit more experience for us. Trying to sneak in here, get this idol without, with as little combat as we can, really. There's not much point to fighting them, but no threat whatsoever.
And stay down. Timber. Someone clean up this mess.
But we may as well loot up whatever they got. I'll see, we've got another idol and then the satchel of this side. So we'll try and find them. I think see the idol just there. One loot. And we'll examine this last idol, and then with that mission completed. And if we do check the map, we can see. If I head down here to the right, I should find the satchel. And here is the satchel.
Jedi? Oh, thank the matriarch.
Jedi talk. Jedi peace.
I never saw him close
He wants to speak to you. He's too weak to fight.
Jedi peace.
He needed someone to help him communicate. That's why he took me away. Why he's letting us meet. I've been trying to teach him your language.
Do you need medical attention?
I'm cut and bruised. That's all.
Head thing talk. Head thing talk. Learn power.
I'm trying. Please, I'm trying. He thinks he has power. He thinks he can use the Force, and he wants Jedi to train him.
Why would he want that?
I know, I told him that. He really believes he's like the Jedi, though. He says he can feel the Jedi's power when he comes close to the temple. He says he can smell power in the rocks. It makes him strong. The other Flesh Raiders serve him because they fear his curse. But the Force overwhelms him. He needs to learn from the Jedi to control the power. He's weak.
He may be weak, but he kidnapped you. He's a monster. Am I supposed to feel sorry for him?
I don't think so. I wouldn't feel sorry for him at all.
Take power. Hunt power. Go rock den. Head thing flesh.
He won't let me go unless you help him get into the Jedi Temple. You can do that, right? Get the Jedi Masters to train him?
Yeah, see what I can do.
I'll go to the temple and see what I can do.
Rock den power. Go rock den. Go tree den.
We can meet you outside the Flesh Raiders' den. We'll make camp along the path and watch for you. But be careful. I'd like to go home very soon.
Interesting, it's another Flesh Raider who, well, at least believes he can use the Force. Well, this one actually wanted to become a Jedi rather than the previous one, who seemingly didn't like the Jedi. But we'll complete that mission once we head back to the Jedi Temple, but for now we'll do a face of the enemy and head to shut down the end shield. Okay, everyone, we are now at the entrance to the cave. We'll head in here right now and try and find the energy shield to shut that down so our master get into the command base. Oh, he just knocked me down.
And stay down.
These enemies level 7 again. Not much threat.
Someone clean up this mess. Not even a challenge.
Okay, we can see a Jedi Knight phases here. That should skill match the enemies with our level. Oh no, that's still level 7. I think we can see just over there. Yeah, there is a console we should be able to use to shoot down the shield. Just make our way through the Flesh Raiders. And we can shut this thing down.
You must be the Padawan who slaughters my people. Your misguided attacks change nothing. Your time is over.
Yeah, that's all I got to.
So that's your face? I see why you wear a hood, Bengal.
Orgus's taste in Padawans has grown weak, just as he has. You executed my apprentice Caliph. I can feel his death on you. I spent years training him. He was a good man, a principled man. Proud of yourself?
I didn't want to kill the man, but he left me no choice.
There's always a choice. You should have surrendered to the inevitable. Every so-called Jedi on Tython is going to die. That's a promise. Your entire order is weak. You've done nothing to stop the Sith Empire's advances.
Don't give in to hatred, Bengal. Let us help you.
Help me become a coward like you? I'm the only true Jedi left in the galaxy. Enjoy this little victory. It's your last.
So that was Bengal Moore, the guy we've seen in the holo recording, and the commander of Flesh Raider forces. Seems to think he's going to wipe out the entire Jedi Order. I think Will's something to say about that. But now we're going to head back to the Twi'lek camp, hand them these missions, then head to a Jedi Temple to see if they can get him to train that Flesh Raider. Okay, Evan, I need this video to get back to the camp and we'll hand in a couple of these missions here.
I've studied the Flesh Raiders' idols. Here are my notes.
Power magla resese. Purmatuto chisafin grudo simnya supa. Ek farkar ksara furflasku. Grania miemi vravni hev viku omlipi arinu. Hev scam pimio helka tutwerk. Hever zegna ekio flo kompa.
Thank you very much. Got some new trousers, are they better? Not really. How about that is a level 12? Anything new? No. Well, now we're head to speak to Rana.
I shut down the energy shield. Any word on Master Orgus's mission?
No. My mother, she found peace during your absence. I am now matriarch.
You have my sympathies, Rana. But your people are in good hands.
You're kind to say that. I've heard people call the Jedi cold, but it's not true. Before he left, Master Orgus told me there is no death. There is the Force. He believes our essence lives on when we die and merges with the Force. I hope that's true.
Matriarch! Flesh Raiders broke through our defenses. They did something to our crop fields. They dropped strange machines in the soil. When a scout approached one, he collapsed with sickness. He crawled away from the device and began to recover, but there are many more machines still out there.
Tell your people to stay away from the fields. I'll get rid of these things.
Once again, I'm in your debt. Hurry to the fields. I fear we don't have much time.
So, it appears the Flesh Raiders have broke through defences and actually planted toxin mines in their crop fields. And obviously that won't be any good for the crops, nor are people trying to get the crops. Yeah, we do take some damage while trying to get rid of these. How about our healing companion will just heal us?
Someone clean up this mess.
We've got to get rid of 3 of these mines. Shouldn't be too difficult. Disarm them, but yeah, every time they have a Flesh Raider pop out the soil.
Timber!
That's 2 down, we'll head over, I think it's just here and get the 3rd one. Here it is.
Stay down.
There you go, they've all been disabled. We can now head back to Rana.
I've destroyed the machines poisoning your crops.
I saw how you suffered out there. What you did was more than brave. It was heroic. Please, take a token of my people's honor. I'm sorry it can't be more.
Rewards aren't necessary, but thank you.
I should go inform everyone that the danger is over.
There you go, that's about actually better. And will you quickly answer our holocron?
Finally put the Flesh Raider base out of commission. How are things on your end?
I spoke to your old Padawan over the Hollow. He's doing all this so he can destroy the Sith.
And it's not Sith himself. Good. If I can get to him, reason with him. At the Flesh Raider command base, I found coordinates to a number of secret camps. Too many to send only Jedi Masters. One camp is in the ruins of Upper Kaleth. That patrol you fought earlier was based there. Now's your chance to finish them off.
What if I run into your old Padawan?
If you see Bengal, retreat and contact me immediately. Be careful in those ruins. We haven't explored them all. Contact me when your mission's complete. May the Force be with you.
And some new ropes and a large experience boost. Brilliant. Again, we're here in the Jedi Temple. We've got to find a person who we would need to talk to. Looks like they're upstairs. So head up here quickly and hopefully get the situation resolved. And probably just around here on this side. Here is Master Strayan.
Forgive me, young Jedi, but I do not have time to give lessons these days. My only concern is administering to the Order's new recruits. If you are here on an unrelated matter, I fear I have no help to offer.
I'm here on business, Master. I found a Flesh Raider who wants to be a Jedi.
A Flesh Raider? You're serious? My understanding is that those creatures are primitive, cruel, and bloodthirsty. Not ideally prepared for the lifestyle of a Jedi.
If we want to change their ways, we have to start somewhere.
I am reluctant to accept candidates purely to effect wider change, but I hear what you say, and I would know your thoughts. Even assuming this recruit is strong in the Force, do you really think such a dangerous student could be taught?
If he stays untrained, he'll go to the dark side.
Perhaps you're right. Very well. Send your recruit to the temple, give him this medallion, and the watchman will know to grant him passage. When he arrives, I will consult with the Jedi Council. We will do what we can.
Okay, so we're going to accept him. Get him on a probationary basis. But that should be good enough. Let's go and light the signal fire and let them know the good news. Here, which is at the signal fire, we'll light this and have a word with the Force usable Flesh Raider.
You came.
Jedi talk. Learn power.
What happened at the temple? What did the Masters say? Tell him.
Jedi talk.
I kept my part of the deal. Now let the child go.
You hear that? You get what you wanted. Hunt power, Jedi power, the Rock Den, all of it.
That thing Jedi hunt. Hunter Den Jedi hunt. Hunt Rock Den.
He means you can hunt everything that belonged to him. The other Flesh Raiders, me, and he's leaving.
Jedi prize. Jedi hunt.
I didn't think you would do that. You helped him. You saved me. I know my way back to the village. The path isn't too hard from here.
And now to return to his mother, I believe, and hand him his mission. Then we'll call back. Here we are, just outside the parents' house, and we'll hand his vision in.
Jedi, you found my son. Thank you. He told me what you did. He's safe now. And I'm glad his kidnapper's with your masters.
I hope the Jedi Council can handle him. I suspect he'll be a difficult student.
That Flesh Raider won't harm us again. It's enough. You have my promise. Whenever the elders speak about the Jedi, I'll speak too. My son will speak. This is our thanks.
With time, maybe the Jedi and your people can become allies.
Allies on Tython, and allies against the Flesh Raiders. We wish you well, Jedi. Goodbye, and all the best to you.
Okay, then there's that mission handed in, so what we'll do here, level up to level 13, and we'll be calling that an episode there. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Beam off from GTnK Gaming, and I'm out.